Good
so
stuff.
We've got an interview with Revelation's Alina. He's going to talk to us about Revelation and what they're working on. Alina, how are you doing, man? Thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Sweet, awesome.
It's a great honor to be on the on this.
Oh, perfect. Well, it's a great honor to have you. So it's good stuff. So talk to us about Revelation. We got a chance to talk with you guys a little bit last season. What about now? Any new players that you've signed up that you're really excited about? Any new things you're doing for the community? What's Revelation up to?
Well, for starters, Team Revelation holds one of the longer-running Shadowverse tournament series known as Seekers of Mysteries at 1 p.m. GMT on Saturdays, details of which can be found on Battlefield and our Discord. The tournament is geared towards the C region to fill out the weeks when there is no SVO for them since they only have it once a month. We're also on good terms with some teams that are active in the community, and we usually cast together with different team members and do collaborations on card reviews and such. As for the new players that we recruited recently, we recently bolstered the strength of our European players by recruiting Glaurung, Vapor, Menso, and Hishiro 5 minutes ago. Glaurung is a very knowledgeable player who isn't afraid to spread his salt. Vapor and Hishiro is top 4 and top 8 DreamHacks tours respectively, and Menso is the DreamHack Tour champion. Menso has earned his spot and will be playing in the Contenders Cup later this year, and Hishiro will be playing in the top 8 regional finals.
Great
really
stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a sweet lineup.
Mensu, Hishiro, that's huge.
Picked up Vaporization, picked up Mensu. Yeah, 2 top caliber players.
Yeah, and we were talking about Tim as my player with the favorite name. I think Glaurung actually takes that. Okay. It's the only player that has a nice little, a really kind of like insider Lord of the Rings reference, which is pretty nice.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Okay, so tell us about Mao Sama's performance at Singapore, and I guess Singapore in general. Like, what did it mean for you, for Revelation, to have Mao Sama go so far into Singapore? Because he was a top competitor there.
Well, we actually had 2 players, Mao Sama and Chris Sohm, in the top 16 of the World Circuit Singapore. I'm sure that you recognize Mao Sama since he casted with you. We prepared a lot for this event with daily practice, and we even printed shirts to represent Team Revelation. So shout out to Blase June for designing them. This was also the first event where a huge part of the team met in an offline event, about 8 in total. But we're really proud of Mao Sama, Chris Sohm, and all of our other team members in the C division to have taken part in the World Circuit Singapore.
Absolutely. I mean, just awesome performance. It was wonderful casting with Mao Sama too, finally getting some insight from a member of Team Revelation. It was super fun. So what does it mean for you guys going into Montreal? Do you have any players going? Are you excited to get more of your team members introduced to each other? What's going on for Montreal?
Well, unfortunately, we do not have any representative in Montreal, so we will not be participating in that. And I myself, I'm busy with other obligations in real life, so I cannot participate either, even though I'm the closest to Montreal.
Gotcha. Well, you made a big splash in Singapore. I mean, I think that's still spectacular.
That says enough.
So I want to ask a question about the mini expansion. Is there anything that you specifically are really looking forward to, like any card? Like we talked a little bit yesterday about Sky Devouring Horror and War Bringing Dragoon. Is there anything? Yeah. Oh yeah, Grimoire. Is there anything that you're really excited about in particular?
Out of all the cards revealed so far, I think I'm most excited about the Bloodcraft Legendary. The effect of it is on another level of strong. 5 play points for 6/6 stats and deal 3 damage. I think that the power level of this card is on par with Tove, Baphomet, and Spawn of the Abyss pre-nerf. I think that it is a great card that will shape the meta for future expansions to come. And another card that I'm excited about is Iron Fist Beast Warrior, because it's not every day that we get to see Lion legendaries in 2 different classes. And I think that due to lack of players, Person has decided to jump ship and become a Swordcraft follower. And we'll see if it is any better.
That's funny.
Perfect.
Yeah, the Behemoth, I mean, it looks crazy. Yeah, it's a 5-cost 6/6, deals 3 damage to an enemy. but at your next turn you don't recover. You recover 3 less play points.
Right.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's a downside to it, but yeah, the power level is super high. We'll talk a little bit more about some Bloodcraft after this. Yeah, absolutely. So, Alina, thank you for being on the show. Revelation has been showing up huge lately. I'm really glad to hear that you picked up so many good players going into the future too. That means immense things for not just this year, but next year as well. This is your time right now. Talk to the community. Give any shout-outs you want, anything you want everybody to know about Revelation, yourself, you know, how they can watch you guys, contact you guys, join you, anything you want to say to everyone right now.
Certainly. I would just want to thank everyone in Team Revelation for being here and doing their best. To me, I feel that we are all family who look out for one another and pick each other up when we fall down. And from the bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you for all that you guys have done for this team and for the Shadowverse community. I also want to thank for NGE for sponsoring and providing us with tournaments such as this so that players can participate.
Awesome. Well, Alina, you're going to get me crying, man. That's really heartfelt there.
Really nice.
That's nice to hear. Again, it was an honor to have you on the show. Really look forward to Revelation going into the future, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, it's not often that they, you know, man, my heart is just like so full.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was
like,
so nice.
Oh man,
wow.
They pick each other up like they're a family. That's like just amazing stuff
great,
to hear. And like I said, even to him, like picking up players like Mensu and Vaporization.